better clear since then. So it's a jungle assassin we haven't seen in quite some time. He's very, very strong if he gets ahead early. Oh, is it going to be? Oh, wow. I don't know if they're actually... Okay, yeah. They are collapsing on Froggen here in the bot lane, though, and the TP is going to come in for both teams immediately.
2v4, Froggen going to try and make it happen. Flashes in towards Keith, but the snare's not going to land. Still living forever, though, but they should be able to take him down. Froggen, not dead yet. Gets moved back in with the ulti. Froggen still alive, and actually gets first blood on Desire, but will go down. KFO, though, awfully low, will go on the other side, but Sentinel barely getting away with his life, but I don't think Zig's so lucky. It is Keith with the double.
What a collapse from Echo Fox there. Great stuff from them. Froggen delaying us.
Abuse that, but P1 looking to get sneaky. But they're on top of a ward, so that's not particularly sneaky. Keith's going to pop the ulti, and that's hard straight in onto Gate. Gate getting awfully low. Maybe going to go down, and does fall. The KFO is just tanking out the front line. Froggen looking for the flank, finds Mashes. Maokai gets the double, and now Sentinel going to get himself chased down. The snare doesn't quite land, but the twisted advance wheel. Keith gets himself a third, and Echo Fox clean that up.
Yeah, disaster for Phoenix1 there, as Fox just absolutely crushes them in that team fight. They have the fight.
Does pop his ulti and try and escape. Good flash out of the snare. Actually will keep him alive, because people have started Baron is the reason that Echo Fox are trying to get over there, and Baron's almost dead. Phoenix1 is going to steal this one away. I think Echo Fox got a bit too greedy. Baron goes down. Zyra's going to snare them up, and they're going to try and get away. Sentinel running from the scene of the crime, but Froggen is going to slow him. No, not enough. And they get away with that.
It's either engage or it's defend. And they tried to go for the engage. They weren't able to pull it off, and so now Froggen is making his way back down there to help out KFO, and Zig may have bit off more than he can chew. He's certainly going to go down.
I don't think Zig can get... No, absolutely cannot get away with that. Sentinel even going to get aggressed on here by Hard, but just unborrows and shakes it off. Kha'Zix, though, doing some nice damage.
For the TP, he's going to go in.
Yeah, they're going to try and do something here, but Matt gets himself over the wall. Gate, though, not so lucky, and he's going to go down to Hard. Echo Fox get the pick they want, but they kind of have to keep running towards their base.
Yeah,
they're going to try and fight for it, but Froggen's also back on the way. This could be close. Baron is getting awfully low. Zig in the area, and it will actually go over to Echo Fox. Zig now cut off from the rest of his team. P1 just walk away from the area.
Yeah, bit of a mistake there from P1 for sure to not do this. They must make something happen. When will they pull the trigger?
They're actually doing good damage to it. This dragon getting way too low. Echo Fox
needs to get over there.
Gonna try and move him, but Keith, I think, a little too far forward. They need to go for it, but Echo Fox gonna start a team fight. They exhaust on a Zig and try and chase out Sentinel. Froggen dodges out the Zara ulti with the zombies, and he's healing so much in the front side. KFO taking up everything, and Sentinel's gonna go down to Froggen. Elder Dragon still aggro, but it's 5v4.
Yeah, P1 was so split. They had a squad of 3 and then their 2 tanks. They must try to continue fighting for this, but they're going to make the call. They're going to back off as their jungler is down, and the dragon buff is
certainly not free, but it is going down awfully quickly.
Zig's got to get over there.
Echo Fox doing too much damage. Sentinel
too late
in the area, but it is way too late. They'll just take it down. Even smited earlier. Now they're going to try and look for the fight here. Sentinel may be caught out of position. He's going to continue to get slowed down. Hard's even going to move in there to try and lock him up. But it's just not enough. Sentinel actually tanking a lot there in the front side. Zig burns the ulti though, and P1 now have to weather the storm of Echo Fox with a Baron buff.
Yeah, once again, and I think...
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Just explodes out of Keith as he flashes forward to crit his face off.
Yeah, full build Sivir, 45 minutes.
Want to hold on to it. One Nexus turret down, another's going to fall. Period's going to move the ulti out as Echo Fox just going to try and take down the Nexus, and they will do so in style. 47 minutes in, but they keep control almost the entire time.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from Echo Fox. The objective of control was what was key for them that game. Phoenix1 actually looked really good themselves, I think, for the most of that game. Where they fell short was...
Taking a carry into the top lane. We saw it yesterday. Did not win, unfortunately. Darshan again taking out Facility in their game 2 against TSM, but she's kind of back. We saw this yesterday a bit. Feels like Fiora maybe is rotating. Sentinel going in for it, but Big actually going to turn it around. Gets the snare onto Mash only, as it doesn't quite land onto Sentinel. Keeps being tagged. David is there, the stun's in. Slucci's going to move for it, and First Blood does go to Mash.
Yeah, so a pretty aggressive. A lot of summoners are already been tagged, and we saw how fast Mash was able to proc that. Slucci in trouble, though.
That damage, ridiculous. Sarah's Froggen with a bit of an assist from Big. Just wipes the Fizz out.
Yeah, nice rotation.
Goes back, buys himself a Negatron cloak, realizes that, you know what, that's probably going to keep happening.
Yeah, here comes the TP though. They want to go aggressive onto Keith, and he's been caught, no flash.
Good snare. Keith actually has to turn a fight, and he knows it, but I don't think he can really fight this one. He's doing a decent job, actually. Zig running a little low on mana. Might get Keith out of there, but that slow is brutal, and Gates here to finish him off.
He doesn't want it. He wants to give it to Slucci.
Yeah, it does go in, and Slucci flash Qs for the kill.
I'm not sure if that's actually worth it. If he's going to have to blow the flash for it, go back to 4 HP eventually, and the team's going to start up the Ocean Drake, which is quite handy in the early game.
Okay, in trouble. Just gets snared up. That's not enough to defend, and Froggen's able to take him out. The TP now down in from KFO as they will chase in onto Mash, but he's popped the Drake. See if they can't get it for themselves. No Infernal this time, but might want to get it anyway. Zentinel going to get blown up perhaps. Does steal the Dragon out from under them. But Gate now challenges Slushy straight in the middle of the team. He'll be stunned by the gravity field and taken down. KFO wipes off Brom on the other end there as well. And Zig, you will get in for a trade and take out the Zyra. But it's a 2-for-1 plus the Dragon for P1.
Mashed by P1. Instead, they kind of just like get out with their tail between their legs. They do steal away the Dragon, but not the best.
Oh, good repose. Gets out from under the ulti. But Zig's here as well. Actually stuns up the Swain on the other side. And maybe KFO can turn this around. No such luck, though. Slushy going to get it.
Slushy with another kill for himself and is going to be scaling.
I think this turret's going down. Zig here to respond. Big going to catch Gate. That was Froggen's also ready. Ulti not going to complete as Gate does flash out from under it. But Echo Fox is pressuring. They'll get this. Zig looking for a 2v1. Pressure coming in from P1 onto the mid lane turret. Now good ult from Slushy. He's going to find Keith. They're going to dive in. Slushy gets a double as he comes back down. And this Fizz is doing work with the TP's back from Echo Fox. Cancelled, I believe.
That is huge. You want to battle it up against KFO, but he's going to start it up.
I'm going to go with no because he's losing right now. Saw the pitch goes out. And KFO just, that's an easy one.
Slushy, that was brutal. You cannot afford those kind of mistakes. He didn't even use
so far, but the Infernal Drake is apparently not the center of attention until right now. P1 going to go ahead and take it because Echo Fox had a momentary lapse in judgment, or did they? Now's the time for the other steal. No, Zentinel gets it locked up though. They're going to move in for it. Froggen with a huge ulti, and that's an easy kill.
Yeah, they do get it, but it costs them a couple ultimates, costs them the summoner, and that's a trade I'm happy to take.
As you mentioned earlier, does finally swing through mid lane, and KFO's back in for it. Another 2v1, but Slushy going to try and make it happen. The fish is used for the repose. Actually a little early. They'll flash after it, and Slushy gets it with the damage over time.
Well played there, collapsing
to the Zyra snares, but he's actually pretty tanky at this point, so it doesn't matter too much. KFO though, this could be it. The play's finally here, and Hard's going to join in for this one. Zonies is going to get popped, but I'm not sure Zig can get out of it. The Furor's popped. He's going to flash out of the way as well. Going to try and make it back to the safety of his turret. And that ticket actually is safe enough. And now Slushy's going to try and turn things around. Slushy, though, does not complete. And Big able to take him out on the other side of the map.
Yes, he's going to have to run for it.
All right, Slushy, what magic tricks do you have up your sleeve? TP in there, actually, maybe. Hard. Doesn't quite get there. Good Zonia's though. Knockup's not going to come in, and Zig's going to try and turn this around. Slushy, massive damage on the key, but KFO going to go straight in on for the Swain.
But here comes the rest of them. Out.
But looks like on the other side, a good snare there's going to move in, and Froggen will take out Zig as the Swain goes down. Slushy gets up, but it might cost the team the rest of their life. KFO going ballistic in the backline, takes out Matt. Gate soon to follow as Fiora gets a double.
And this is classic P1. This has been there to be the Baron for Echo Fox. It looks like no one's even sniffing around here, not really even checking it out.
Oh, Froggen shuts down any chance of a steal, just wipes Zentinel out from the back of the pit. And they take the Baron.
Yeah, that's just brutal. I mean, Slushy gets caught out. I think if he just reacted immediately, I think he's probably okay. He's going to be very short cool. And he's going to go for the kill, actually.
He wants it. Oh, Zonies is there. Froggen turns that around, and Slushy, he'll get out. Oh, no, Froggen! He wants it! He actually claims it with the death ray.
All as a group, they already have the poke advantage. They needed to cut their losses.
Gate caught, but not dead just yet. He'll flash out of the way. But Echo Fox just going to take down the turret instead. They're more than happy to get a summoner there. And Froggen's out with the ulti. It's doing huge damage as Zig. This has to stand straight in it. He might even get poked down to death here. Excuses calls it up. Froggen goes legendary. And Echo Fox dive the turret. They'll trade a few back and forth, but they've broken the base.
I think this could be the game. They may push for it. Slushy has no wave clear, and the only real threat to stopping this is Mash, but with Froggen alive, he's such a massive damage threat. I think this is going to be it. Echo Fox looking to take a clean sweep.
They're going in for it. Slushy going to try and find a way in for a kill, perhaps, and get them off the turret. He actually shuts down Froggen, and Zonies is out of the way. KFO, who's going to miss that snare, but he'll get the kill. No, Slushy alive for now. Gets another one, but shut down finally by the Fiora.
Yeah, good stuff there from Slushy, and that should. Fox doesn't care too much at this stage in the game if they lose one turret, but Zig could be in trouble here. The Rylai slow is active, and what a culling coming in.
Once the culling again might be enough, but they can't quite get it. Gate, though, caught out on the front lines, is going to go down. Echo Fox force a 5v4.
What was Gate doing? I mean, Zig was already...
Second, so we're going to have two huge monsters on the map for these two teams to fight over. Definitely praise Echo Fox for their overall teamwork in this series so far, but P1 aren't far away from taking it out, and Big actually going to get taken down by Mash. He's the one with the crits this time.
Yeah, great play there from Mash. They're going to have to be careful, but they don't want to give up Elder Dragon without a fight.
They're in the area, and Elder Dragon still has quite a lot of health left, but it is burning down. It will reset, though. as P1 try and keep it interested. Still floating around the 5k health mark, though. I think they're waiting for everyone else. Culling in there is great poke in. Slushy, though, has found the fish on the kid. He flashes back and puts it on the frog, and now Slushy gonna go in for it. Damage is massive there, but Slushy does take out the Lucian in the backside. The KFO's going nuts as he takes out Matt. Cleans up Graves as well. Gets himself a triple kill, and Echo Fox just turned it all around.
KFO just completely carried that fight. 1v3 on the backside. He absolutely destroyed them. They overlooked the Fiora. Slushy with a great assassination to start the fight. It's not enough. Zig is getting chased down now, and this could be the game for Echo Fox. Respawn timers are very long. They're pushing down the mid lane. They're going to try to end it, or at least pick up the inhibitors. Zig is buying a lot of time, though. I don't think they should be able to end it, but we'll see.
There's the kill, and that's the ace. And Echo Fox really, this is going to be close.
They should have it. I don't think Gate is going to be enough. The turret's going to be gone, and they can just right-click on the Nexus, and this is going to be it. Echo Fox going to take the first series of the season for them. 2-0.
KFO goes off in the back end of that game and really carries it through. We expected the split push to be maybe the deal breaker there, but it was actually the team fighting from a Fiora of all champions. KFO made it look good.
10-2-1 on that Fiora. Absolute beast. You know, this was not the story of game one, Keith carrying through. This was about Froggen. This was about KFO, and KFO, this is a really impressive performance. Game one is about as good of a Maokai game as you can have. 100% kill participation, huge damage. Game two, he smashes them on the Fiora, carrying the game-winning fight in a 4v5. I'm really impressed with this guy.
Yeah, and Echo Fox in general looking really well together, I think, is the best thing. Individual moments, absolutely.